We've been full-time sellers on eBay for over 8 years, and throughout the years, there's 3 main things that we absolutely hate about selling full-time on eBay. I'm gonna go over those things in just a little bit in this video, but before I jump into that, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the support over our past few videos on YouTube. You guys are awesome. I think we have like the greatest reselling community on YouTube. That podcast style video that I did interviewing Kevin Bender, one of Goodwill's vice presidents, that video did really well. I think that, it opened up a lot of conversation in the comment section of that video. And that's the type of content that, we would love to start doing more of in the future, because I think that really helps benefit the reselling community. So thank you all for the support on that video, and let's get into today's vid. Okay, so the 3 things that we hate about selling on eBay full-time, it's pretty simple. Taking pictures, shipping the items, and listing the items. So photography, listing, and shipping. It's pretty simple. Like we love to source, that's our favorite part of our jobs, but we hate doing the hard work, which is the manual labor of taking the pictures, actually going on eBay, doing the research, pricing the items out, putting the titles in, putting the description in, making sure all the item specifics are right, getting the items listed on eBay, and then once they sell, one of the most annoying parts is having to actually take the item out of your inventory, package it up, use your shipping supplies, put it in a box, and ship it out to your buyer. So how do you eliminate the need to do those 3 things? Well, until now, you basically had to tackle them one at a time. You could hire someone locally to come to where you do your business and take the pictures for you, or you could take your items to them and have them take the pictures for you and then go back and pick your items up. You could hire a VA, a virtual assistant, or a listing company to take the pictures and then put them into a listing and get the items listed for you. But that can get a little bit frustrating because most of the time when you're dealing with a VA or a listing company, it's not a reseller doing the listing for you. It's just a hired person. So they're not always going to know how to list the items the right way. And then as far as shipping goes, that pretty much has to be done in-house. You either have to do it yourself or you have to hire someone, pay them hourly, or hire a contractor to come in and give you shipping help when you need it. So one thing that I've always been jealous of are full-time Amazon FBA sellers. Amazon has this service, for those of you who are unaware, Amazon has a service where if you're a reseller, you can get a bunch of product, put it all in one box, and then ship it off to an Amazon fulfillment center. And then when your item sells, they keep all your items in storage and it goes live on Amazon. And when your item sells, Amazon packages it up and then ships it to the buyer. And then you get paid. So we have done a little bit of FBA. We try to do it more in the 4th quarter when people are like buying Christmas gifts and stuff. But there's people who do Amazon FBA full time, and even to the extent where there's a few people that they don't even touch the product that they're selling. So there's these things called Amazon prep centers where, let's say I'm an Amazon FBA seller. I have a wholesaler that I deal with. I buy wholesale product from my wholesaler. My wholesaler ships it to this prep center. I pay this third-party prep center to prep my items, label them, and then they ship it to Amazon on my behalf. So I never even see the product. I literally just pay for the product from my wholesaler and then pay the prep center and then pay Amazon when the item sells. And as long as there's enough margin in there, literally you just sit back and collect money. Not everybody can do that. It, obviously requires the right moving parts, but there are people doing that. And I've always been super jealous of people who don't have to carry inventory and don't have to list items and take pictures and ship the items out. So now here's some exciting news. Our good friends, Chaz and Trista, they own a company called Side Hustle Network. We have been friends with them for a while. They are resellers. They actually own an Amazon prep center in Oregon, and they've now moved to Texas. And here's what's crazy. They've started in Texas. As far as I'm aware, it's the first one that's full service. They've started an eBay fulfillment center in Texas. So here's how it works. I'm an eBay seller. I'm sourcing all over the place. I'm going to flea markets. I'm going to thrift stores. I'm going to garage sales. I'm getting a bunch of different good stuff, good valuable stuff to sell on eBay. But or I'm buying from a wholesaler. Like we buy a lot of shoes from a shoe wholesaler. So I'm getting all this inventory here and I don't want to take the pictures. I don't want to list the items. I don't want to ship the items. I take all the items that I found, I package it up, I ship it to Chaz and Trista using their discounted shipping, by the way. I ship all my items to Chaz and Trista in Texas. They do everything. They take the pictures, they prep the items, they list the items the right way because they are resellers, so they know how to list and price items. And then when the items sell, they ship them out to your buyer on your behalf. And for all of that, for all doing all of that, they're only charging $8 an item. So if you think about it this way, could you hire someone to take all your pictures and then list all your items and then ship all your items out for less than $8, including shipping supplies and also liability insurance because you have an employee on your books? The short answer, in my opinion, is no. And that's why I feel like $8 an item for that full service treatment is a heck of a deal. So now, since they launched this program, they've obviously had an overwhelming response because there's all these eBay sellers that are like, this is it. We have an eBay fulfillment service now. So they've had overwhelming response. They already have a wait list, but I asked Chaz and Trista to please open up 10 spots for us, for our viewers, and they said yes. So they opened up 10 spots. I'll link the websites in the description of today's video if you're interested. Obviously, it's not right for everybody. It is still $8. And, you know, if you're only selling a $15 item, that doesn't make sense. So, you know, we tell people you need to be selling at least like a $40 item if you're offering free shipping so that you can afford to pay that extra $8 fee. So now, in addition to that, they typically charge a $150 initial sign-up fee. They're going to waive that for the 10 people that come through us. And then also they're giving the first 10 listings for free. So that's another $80 in savings. So it's like $230 in immediate savings. And yes, even though Chaz and Trista are our very good friends, and we would do this for free, by the way, because we love them and trust them. It's very rare that we promote any other resellers program or services on our channel. But we love Chaz and Trista. We trust them 100%, and we have no problem sending people to them. But yes, they are going to pay us a little bit of money, but only after you guys have used the service for a while. So again, the link to the website to get on that wait list is in the description of today's video. But don't go away just yet, because I don't want this just to be a promotion video. I do want to give you guys some helpful tips during this video as well. So let's talk about photography, listing, and shipping just a little bit more. And let me give you a tip in each one of those categories that hopefully can help you out. For those of you doing everything yourself, time management can be a bit of an issue. So these tips should help out with that a little bit. Number one, when it comes to photography, when it comes to taking pictures of your items, it's best to batch your items together with other like items. So for example, we'll have a day where we only take pictures of shoes. We take all the shoes that we have, we load them up, and we one after the other onto the photography booth. We take pictures of all the shoes that we have. So we batch it up together. Then the next day, we'll focus on just jeans, pants and jeans. We'll take only pictures of pants and jeans. And the reason why we do that is because it's much easier and faster to do all the same type of items than go back and forth. Picture of shoes, and then get your pants and set up your pants and take pictures of that. It's easier just to go from shoes to shoes to shoes to shoes to shoes to shoes. So next is listing, and it's kind of the same thing with listing. We batch it up. We do all of our listing at the same time. We still like to list from the desktop version of eBay. So we take all our pictures on iPhones and then we airdrop those pictures to MacBooks and we list from those pictures. When we're listing, we do quick research on the item. Then we go to sold items and we click on sell similar from an item that has already sold. What that does is it propagates most of the information you need over to your new listing. And then all we have to do is make sure it's correct, change the title up to fit what we're selling the right way, change the price, obviously, put our shipping options in there, put the right description, and get the item listed. Doing it that way, having all your pictures, listing everything from the desktop, doing sell similar, you can fairly easily, once you get the hang of things, you can fairly easily list one item every 5 minutes. So now shipping. Now, when it comes to shipping, the bulk shipping tool on eBay should become your best friend. You can weigh out and get measurements of your items beforehand so that when your items sell, all you have to do is click on all the items that you're shipping that day, open up bulk shipping, make sure everything is correct, and then hit purchase labels and print them all out along with a scan sheet. And then you take that scan sheet when you drop your items off, you take that scan sheet to the post office, They scan just that scan sheet and it scans all your items in at once. The other thing that I would recommend is invest in a good thermal label printer. We use a wired Rollo printer, and we've used that same printer for the last 4 years, and I'm talking tens of thousands of labels run through that little Rollo printer with no issues. The other cool thing about a thermal printer is there's no ink required because it's thermal, it's heat pressed onto it. So you don't have to ever pay for ink, which is pretty cool. So there we go, guys and girls. Hopefully those tips help out a little bit. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think this new eBay fulfillment service is a good idea? What do you think about the price? Is $8 for pictures, listing, and shipping with the supplies included? Is that a good deal or not? Let me know in the comments, and thank you all so much for watching today's video. I'll see you on the next one. Later, everyone. Love you. Please hit the thumbs up button. Later. Bye.